up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be sharing how I got into the military. So I was going to share just my basic training experience, but like that was so long ago, I don't remember every single step, and it would not be a very long video at all. But if you do have questions about basic, just let me know. I'll be glad to answer your questions in the comment section. All right, so let's get into the story. So I originally did not want to join the military, but I graduated high school and I went to Florida for my first semester of college. Now I was in college for pre-med biology, and so yeah, military wasn't really on my mind. So some things happened during my first semester of college, and I ended up coming back home to South Carolina. So when I came back home to South Carolina, I was distraught because I literally had to leave my dream school. So once I had to leave my school, I was just in a depressed state, and I was like, I don't even want to finish college. Let me just do something else. I thought about joining the military. So I reached out to some recruiters, and I got some things rolling or whatever. I went to MEPS for the first time, and I got denied. So that was a big setback for me. And I'm like, why did I get denied? And then my first recruiters, I think they were in the process of doing like a waiver, and it just took too long. So I was like, let me finish up school in the meantime, that way I won't be wasting my time. So I finished up my second semester of college in South Carolina, and then I finally got a call back from the recruiters saying that I needed to go back to MEPS. So I was just getting a runaround. And then, mind you, so the Army was not my initial branch that I wanted to join. I initially wanted to join the Navy, and the Navy branch was the one who denied me. So once I got denied by the Navy, that's when I went to the Army. I don't know, Air Force never clicked in my mind to join the Air Force. Like, I don't know why. I think I went to the recruiting, because you know how the recruiting offices are like in the malls, and I think like everybody was there except Air Force. So I was like, they not even there. They don't want nobody like to join because they're not even in the office. Everybody was here, and then the Air Force was missing. So I was like, they didn't even cross my mind. So cool. I went to the Army office. It was like, okay, they did the paperwork or whatever. And so it was rolling. Now at the time, I was still in school. Like I finished my first year of school, and then I transferred schools again. And then they were just taking too long. They were taking too long with the waiver. They were taking too long to process me, and I didn't want to wait. So while I'm still going through school, I contacted the National Guard at my school, and they were just like, I think I went to MEPS for the National Guard, and they denied me too. So I was like, what's going on? Everybody was like, oh, we can do a waiver, we can do a waiver, we can do a waiver. The waiver got done, and I just never went back to MEPS apparently, or the waiver never got approved. I don't know what happened. But so they had, how the recruiters, they normally like keep your number in their system, and they'll like call you randomly. So at that point, I had given up on the military. I was like, maybe this is a sign I'm not supposed to be in the military. So that was behind me. So I finished up school. I graduated with my bachelor's, and at this point I had already switched my major to sports and health science. So I graduated. I got a call from my recruiter like back home, and they were like, are you still interested? I had just graduated college. I didn't have a job. Like, I didn't have a job in my field yet. So I was like, why not? So I went, and it literally, it was quick. I went in, they did my paperwork, we talked, whatever, and I went to MEPS. I'm not sure how long it was before I went to MEPS, but it wasn't long. So I went to MEPS. I was approved miraculously, and yeah, I shipped out a few months later. So once I shipped out in September of 2019. So 2019, that's when I left for basic. And then basic was like, what, 9-10 weeks, something like that. And then I went to AIT, which was at the same base. I went to basic training at Fort Jackson, South Carolina. I went to AIT up the street, same base, Fort Jackson, South Carolina. And then once I graduated AIT, I was stationed at Fort Sill, Oklahoma. Now at Fort Sill, I was there for 4 or 5 months. I got there in February, and after that we deployed in August. So I deployed for 9 months to Kuwait, and then we came back, and yeah, I was at Fort Sill for the next 3.5 years. Well, 2.5. And yeah, now I am here in Japan. So if you have any questions, let me know about joining the military. You thinking about joining the military? I am very transparent when it comes to the military because this is not for everyone. I guess it can be for everyone. It depends on how you look at things, but this is not for everyone, and I understand that everyone's experience is different. Now, I haven't had a terrible experience, but I've come across some terrible situations. But like, it's a mind thing, really, to be honest. You probably hear that a lot, but it's really a mind game. And the military is so easy. It's so easy. That's about it. Like I said, if you guys have any questions, let me know. I will be glad to answer down below. And other than that, thank you for watching.